Hello, all you homesteader wannabes, and welcome back to another episode of Castle Farms Homestead. Today is a big day. You lot have been waiting for this. We've gotten a lot of comments about it, gotten personal messages about it. People want to see the house. Well, in this video here, you're going to see us open up the place it in its final resting place, open it up, and give you guys a little tour of the house. Now you have to remember that it won't be completely put together here, all right? There's stuff that we have to do to make it truly a home, but you will get to see that basic setup for it here. And I hope you all really enjoy it. Now there was a lot to do to get this ready to be open. There were still some casters on the bottom of it that had to be taken off, and with the spray foam around the pipes on the back of the house, we had to dig out a little trench that the foam could go down inside because it wasn't flat across the bottom. I had rounded out some, making sure that there was a good thick layer around those pipes because we do not want them to freeze. If those froze and broke, we'd either have to fold up the whole house again, not doing that, or dig a trench that someone could fit down underneath the house, and that would just be a huge pain. Because it would have to be big enough to fit either Clint or myself. We're not small people, and so it would have to be a wide and deep trench for one of us to get under the house to fix frozen, busted pipes. So we instead made sure we got a nice thick layer of insulation around them all, and just had to make space in the dirt for that insulation to sit in. Plus, that extra dirt around it acts as insulation too. And I want to give a shout out and a thank you right now to everyone who came and helped us on this day, getting the house in place, unfolding it, setting it all up. I'm not going to name names right now because I don't remember everyone who came. I am so sorry. I know Clint and Bobby thanked you guys. Hopefully they thanked everyone, because if they didn't and I said everyone got thanked, you're like, hey, why didn't they thank me? It's because we're bad people and we're deeply sorry. Again, thank you all so much for your help. But here you can see we got the house placed, and Clint's coming around with the level, making sure that it's level, running east, west, and north to south. And it is. That part went very smoothly. Now here's a shot of me taking chains off the top of the house again. This is like the third or fourth time you guys have seen me do this, and it's wholly unnecessary other than to, soothe my ego and show me working here and get off these guys. Who cares about them? Blah, blah, blah. Pan back to me. Here we go. Looking good, working hard. What a stud. What a man. So lucky I'm out here working on this for these guys. But finally, what you have been waiting for. Let's take a look inside.
Dun, da, da, da. There's our windows. Here's our doors. A little bit funky. And there's our kitchen cabinets and our shower door, I think. And there should be some sliding glass doors in there. Oh, there's the frame for our sliding glass doors. And this, look how low that window is. So this wall must be upside down because I know our window is supposed to be up higher. So this wall flips over. So that's upside down. I'm trying to get back further, but this is only like 6 feet wide in here, or 7 feet wide. And then here are, let's see, this, I can't do it. So door on the right is for our spare bedroom, and that far door is for our master bedroom. That door is our bathroom, and right there will be our kitchen, but it doesn't exist yet. It's got to get unfolded. And then this door up here Here's the door to Brady's bedroom. And then here, this wall will be our family room. So we'll do another video once we get it open.
And once again, a huge thank you to everyone who helped on this day, because this would not have been possible without your help.
Okay, and we're lifting up. Got a big team of friends. And there is the roof.
Okay, that part would have been possible. That actually was not very hard to do at all. Could have done it on my own. Maybe, probably not. Maybe. After getting the roof lifted up, we ran into our first problem of the day. We could not get the floor to come down. Now, lots of theories were shared as to why it wasn't coming down. Like, the roof is sagging a little in the middle. Maybe that's applying pressure to the floor there, and that's what's preventing it from coming out. And a lot of discussion was had until I, taking credit for someone else's observation, noticed that the pin that you drop down to release the floor, when dropped all the way down, did not come all the way out of the hole in the ceiling. This latch was up to hold the floor up. When we bring it all the way down, it's still in the hole at the very top. So it's still latched in despite being all the way down. So we gotta get the grinder and chop it off. And with that pin chopped off and removed, we could finally lower the floor, which was heavy. And the next step after dropping the floor was going around and make sure that the whole thing was level. That, again, north, south, east, west, it was all level. And we used pavers to do this, set underneath the corners and at various spots along the length to prevent the floor from sagging. This was not difficult to do, but again, took many hands to get it done. So once again, thank you to everyone for your help. You're gonna get sick of hearing me say it, but thank you. We couldn't have done this without everyone's help.
Okay. Bobby, you filmed the two strong guys.
Now apparently I'm missing footage of this exterior wall getting raised, but you know, we just picked it up and set it there. That part's not too exciting, other than the fact that the house is coming together more and more. And now let's go in and take a look around, see a little bit more of that expanded space there. And it's not bad going from just the width of the interior of a shipping container to fold it out like this. You can see that first nook with the window, that's where the kitchen's gonna go. And right here, that's where the kitchen's gonna go. And this other space is gonna be the living room and dining area.
It's not quite like the video where they do it in 3 minutes in the warehouse.
Now, of course, we ran into more problems as we were putting this all together. One of those being that the bolts that you put in to attach the walls to the roof and everything, the holes in the roof didn't line up with the holes in the wall for where the bolt was supposed to go through. So I'm up on the roof trying to squish it down, get it together. This is a bit of a process, trying to get everything lined up correctly. But yeah, it's just what you got to do to have a house, I guess.
Unfortunately, this side of the wall here didn't have any weather stripping on it. So it just had some at the bottom, and that all came off. So thank goodness they give us some extra weather stripping. So we're putting that on now. We're also having problems on the doors, getting
lined up,
bolt holes to line up, and Where are the bolts for that there?
Right there.
I've got bolts. I've got bolts for this side.
Not quite as fast as the 3-minute video.
It's done probably in the factory.
It's done in the factory by people who know what they're doing.
It was completely level.
And it's animated.
It's animated.
No, it wasn't. It was real, guys.
Big eyes.
Oh, well, I saw one with real employees
You gotta move,
doing
baby.
it.
Alan? Or Lance? Push the bottom. Push the bottom. To me. Wow. We have a reverse problem on this side. Yeah, the holes are too high. Do a little more.
Now here on the north face of the house is where all the bedrooms are going to be. So this is the second side with just the roof up and the floor down. You can see there's extra walls laid flat in there. That's going to be the master bedroom, guest / flex room kind of place. And then my bedroom there on the furthest east side. And here on the second side, we're just repeating the process of leveling out the floor, getting those pavers underneath it to make sure that it's sturdy and everything. This side took a couple extra pavers as it was closer to the edge of the pad, so it all sloped away a little more quickly. But again, got it all set up there.
Toby, what do you think about this?
Okay, I'm ready.
Molly, what do you think about your new house? Toby's been inside it already.
I think Molly went in too.
Probably. They're nosy. I'm sure they have been.
Very curious.
Yep.
And again on this side, I'm missing the video of raising that long wall there. But you get it. You can picture what happened. We lifted it up and set it there. It's you know, it's not that exciting. Other than it's our house coming together and we'll have a real place to live. So that is exciting.
It's
But
Brady's bedroom.
the actual visual of that, not too exciting.
I didn't want to get them all folded in.
It's almost done. You didn't want to get locked in? Then you could tell us how insulated it is.
You can see on the left there, the interior walls are folded up as well still. And those two walls will fold out and divide this section into the 3 rooms that I mentioned before. With the master being the largest, the middle being the smallest, and mine being the second largest.
Here's all of our fixtures. They gave us a kit of all the things, but no instructions. But luckily we've got a team of guys here who built things and DIY'd, so they'll figure it all out. Here's our kitchen cabinets that I can't really get to. Oh! There's our counter. Oh, looks better than I expected. And there's our kitchen sink. Awesome. Yay! That's exciting. Very, very cool. Here's my kitchen window I've been wondering and worrying and stressing about. And that is going to be a beautiful view out the window. And we'll be able to see the sunset out the window. And the tractor will not be there. And our friends' cars won't be there. But that'll be fun. And we got USB ports on all of the outlets. I think it didn't cost any extra, so we just did it on every outlet, so we didn't have to worry about it. And here is the rough plumbing for the kitchen sink, and then the bathroom is on the other side of that wall. Or maybe that's water for, I guess that's the hot and cold for this, for the kitchen sink. So I tried to put lots of outlets in.
Have fun.
So much fun.
Taking the protective plastic off.
My fingers are going numb.
I know it's hard to get.
Can't get it started.
It's hard to get it started. You don't have any feeling to
know where you are.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do that in the morning. It's not so cold.
I think my lens is fogged up a little bit.
Can't get close. Too cold.
Yeah, that's better. My lens was fogged up. You had the soft focus.
That's
on
what I
you.
need is the soft focus. Here, I can do this.
Oh.
Do you know any of those characters?
A few.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's something.
I mean, this says Zhongguo, which is China. And I don't know those. And I used to know, I recognized them. I'm like, I used to know.
They're like north or north or anything. Wait, I know. I recognize that one.
That's what I said. That's Zhong. It's upside down.
I recognize it, yeah.
That's
I
upside down.
recognize
That's
it from
Zhong, and that's Guo. That's the simplified version of the character, Guo.
I know that from Mahjong.
Uh-huh. Yep. That one's almost done. Brady's getting the sliding glass door. So we just put the sliding glass door on. It was just a hole there, but we put the doors on so we could get the whole house enclosed. So if we wanted to be inside without having wind blow through or anything like that, then that'd be good. So Brady is currently editing the video that you're seeing now. And so this right now is in the future. He realized that we didn't have a really good video of the whole house just after we opened it up. It's for you guys to see now. So I need to do a little walkthrough tour. So we're going to do that right now. And you're going to get to see a little bit of a preview of some of the stuff we've been doing. But I'm not even going to talk about that. I'm just going to talk about the layout of the house. But what you see behind me from the front door is the main part of the house. Yes, the place is a total and utter disaster right now. with everything in here as we are trying to get things frantically fixed up to be able to actually move into this place. But what you're looking at is from the front door here, the whole big open space here, and then the kitchen in the back. Total length of 40 feet, essentially. And with a kitchen in the back there, kitchen's about 7.5 feet wide. Next to that is the bathroom. We'll get to that in a second. And then along this wall, we have rooms, 3 bedrooms. So I'll show you here. This is the middle-sized bedroom. It's about 12 feet long. All of these bedrooms are only 7.5 feet wide. So they're small width, but livable space. That one's about 12 feet long, like I said. And we come down here then to the middle bedroom. This is the smallest bedroom, and it's only 10 feet long. So it's our guest room slash office slash storage slash, yeah, the smallest bedroom around, and it's got multiple uses. And as we come in here then, this is the quote master bedroom. It's about just over 14 feet long. And we're special. We have 2 windows in our bedroom. So pretty exciting stuff, huh? And then right next to that then is the bathroom, which has a sink, toilet, shower, nice big shower, and space to put a washer in, but we'll be putting something else there to start with, but hopefully maybe we'll be able to get a washer in there. So a little closer view of the kitchen. Nothing too exciting, but wanted to be able to see the layout. If we turn around then to see back to the front door, that's our open space.